Sam, can you describe me? How did you survive the Holocaust?
I was deported when I was a year and a half. And if you will ask any survivor, how come you're alive today? Everybody will use only one word: luck. My luck was I was never separated from my parents. And for 2 years, we were somewhere in former Soviet Union. And a German woman, at the risk of her entire family's life, saved my life by giving me milk. You're also a survivor. How did you survive?
Well, I was supposed to go to this festival. Suddenly we see missiles coming from Gaza.
At what point did you know that there was an attack?
The point that it really hit me is when I saw this injured girl, this car coming our way. So we opened the door for her. Her name is Shani. She slides out, bleeding to death. That's when I understood there is an invasion happening. And then a few minutes later, we hear gunfire coming from the other side. So my intuition said, go the other way. Eventually we walked in the desert with no food and no water for almost 5 hours. And the girl that I mentioned, she was hiding in this ambulance together with 19 more people. And eventually one of the terrorists took an RPG, hit the front of the ambulance, and all the ambulance was lit on fire. 18 out of 20 people were burned alive, including Shani. She basically saved our life.
Do you have any flashbacks, nightmares?
I do sometimes about seeing Shani. That picture is very imprinted in my mind. So yeah.
I had a nightmare and I felt that I am in a void. That feeling lasted for quite a while, but eventually it went away. And I hope that your flashbacks, whatever it is, would also in time.
Have you forgiven the Nazis for what they've done?
I forgave the world that stood by and did nothing, but not the criminals.
Was this brutality worse than the Nazis, the brutality that happened on October 7th?
Absolutely. Even the Nazis were not that brutal. The Nazis had an ideology. Here, what's happening right now in the Middle East, that is pure hate.
There's a recent study that says that 1 out of 5 Gen Zers denies that the Holocaust happened.
Israel today is fighting not only for its own existence, but it is on the forefront to save the West. It will be up to the next generation, your generation, to make a difference and to make sure that they know how to prevent future tragedies, how to react to what's happening today. When I talk to the young people, I say, to the world, you are one person. But to one person, you are the world. And we have to care for each other.
You know, if you don't share this, if you don't get it out, it's like cancer. It will kill you from the inside. So I felt that. But then when I started sharing, I felt quite good. So then I kept doing it.
As a Holocaust survivor, I never thought that I will see what I'm seeing today, not only in the United States, but worldwide, in some of the most prestigious campuses in this country. When they will graduate, they will become educated idiots.
These people might be the future of the American people, of the West,
and
of the world. And that's what scares me. Like, where do you think the future will be when you see all this hate? And it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. I mean, I'm worried.
Do not worry. It will get worse before it gets better. Eventually, it will take time, but it will turn to the middle. Things will get better. This you can see here.
No
what does
fear.
it say?
No fear.
No fear, exactly.
So, how was your first experience going to Israel, like after the Holocaust? Yeah.
My first memory, the lasting memory, is seeing a Jewish policeman. For me, when I saw the Jewish policeman, I realized that I am home, my own country. We were always dependent on the benevolence of the regimes where we lived. This time, I realized that we are in charge of our own destiny, good, bad, or indifferent. Nobody will tell us how to live and what to do.
Do you see any optimism in the Middle East? Do you see any future for peace?
Yes, I'm an optimist. I will die an optimist. There is no question in my mind that we will prevail, we will win, and to the world I have a very strong message. We are here to stay, whether you like it or not.
Something like
Am
that.
Yisrael Chai.
Am Yisrael Chai, amen.
Yoni, I am very happy to meet you. We represent two different generations, but we have a lot in common. And let's hope that peace will come sooner than later.
Amen to that. Sam, thank you very much. You inspire me a lot. And thank you for sharing.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to say some of the things that I had to say.